All right, just pulled up to the gym. About to take a pre-workout dump and then hit some legs. Let's go. We're starting off our leg day with leg extensions. This is actually something I learned from Chris Bumstead, and it's that he does leg extensions before he does squats because he doesn't put as much weight on the squat bar and he's less likely to injure himself. And that really resonated with me as I have a lot of lower back problems, especially with squatting. I have longer legs. So yeah, it's just something that I added in so that I can do lighter squats and not feel too much pain, because whenever I start with squats I usually have a lot of lower back pain and it hurts the rest of my workout. So I'm going to start with these. All right, we're moving on to some leg curls for the hamstrings now. Usually I would start with leg curls, but my hamstrings are so much stronger than my quads. Usually people, it's kind of the opposite. Like, they don't train their hamstrings, they only train their quads. But me, I don't know. RDLs is like one of my favorite exercises. So I think I've just been spamming them too much. And my hamstrings have gotten really flexible, way stronger than my quads. So I'm gonna do some seated leg curls. I'm gonna go a little lighter, just focus on squeezing and getting that long eccentric, stretching the muscle out. So. Okay, I'm about to do a couple more sets of the leg curls. Once I'm done with these, I'm probably gonna go in and do like some pendulum squats or normal squats, but I may not record them. There's a lot of people and I'm nervy. All right, just got out of the gym, in my car now. Need to go home, get a post-workout meal in. This morning, I had 100 grams of egg whites and then some bacon. I went for a smaller breakfast this morning because I had like 200 grams of egg whites yesterday, and it was kind of hard to put down. So I had a smaller breakfast this morning and a protein shake. And usually I don't even eat before I work out, but since it was legs today, I want to be more efficient with my meals since I want to get into bodybuilding, because something I've always done is working out fasted. And I know that's not the optimal way to structure your day. And my problem is, the reason why I've gained so much fat and have never really gotten lean, even whenever I was really jacked, is I eat a lot at night. So I'm trying to space out my meals more. I would like to have my last meal by like 7 or 8 p.m. tonight, hopefully. I want to try to get into a positive loop where I'm eating earlier in the day and then I'm going to sleep at least a couple hours after my last meal. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just trying to get into better habits, better routine, because I am really passionate about bodybuilding and I really would love to get on stage before I'm 20. That has always been a goal of mine, and I just really want to lock it in and make it happen. So hopefully you guys will stick with me throughout the journey and it goes well. Okay, and now I need something to clickbait the title with. So now I'm going to give you 5 reasons why your legs aren't growing. Number 1, you aren't training legs. Now, I'm guilty of this too. I haven't hit legs more than 3 times in the past month, honestly. Not gonna lie, today, whenever I was recording the intro about going to the gym and hit legs, I really was thinking about hitting chest. But, since I want to get into bodybuilding, I kind of decided I need to focus more on my legs and stuff, and my upper body is really dominant. So yeah, whenever you're going to hit legs, actually hit legs. Don't switch it over to chest or something. Number 2, you aren't training your legs hard enough. Now, I am a mega victim of this, especially since I get a lot of joint, hip, ankle, and back pain. It's really easy for me to hit one exercise and then be like, okay, I'm done for the rest of the workout because it just hurts too much. But instead of doing that, I need to substitute warming up longer, really stretching out. I need to really have a separate workout for just stretching to get my hip, my ankle health, back to normal. So yeah, just make sure you're going through the whole workout. And if you say you're going to do something, actually do it. I'm a victim of this too. You know, I've went to the gym many times saying, I'm going to do an hour of cardio today, and then I leave without even doing any cardio. Like, make promises to yourself that you're actually going to go and do it. Number 3, you aren't recovering enough. You really should be aiming to get like 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night. I know I rarely get that much sleep. And, you know, growing up, there were a lot of times whenever I would stay up all night and I wouldn't even go to sleep. But now I really need to focus on it, not even just for working out. Not getting enough sleep, it literally raises your all-cause mortality by so much. Sleep is so important, and it really should be a priority for everybody. So this is something I need to work on myself. So make sure you're getting your sleep. I don't know if it matters too much when you go to sleep as long as you're getting that 6 to 8 hours, but that's something I would prioritize. Number 4, ego lifting. Going and trying to hit a 400-pound squat whenever your max is 300 pounds and then you fall and die. That's not good. This is something I feel like I don't really struggle with. I don't really ego lift with my legs that much, or any other part really. I'm a very big advocate of going lighter and doing a lot of reps. It may not be optimal, but growing up, I always loved to watch Pumping Iron. I always like Jay Cutler. My dad taught me 4 sets of 12. You know, that's just something I've always loved, and it's worked out really well for me in the past. Whenever you go into the gym, lose your ego. No one cares if you're in there benching the bar or squatting the bar. Like, at least you're in there. That's something that most people aren't doing, is even getting into the gym. And, you know, if people are making fun of you for that, then they really need to look at themselves, because they're harboring something. So, number 5, you're not subscribed to me.